Hello future millionaire and welcome to our video. How to save money? It's a question that many ask, but many people still struggle to answer. After all, prices are getting more expensive every day. However, there are steps you can take to learn how to save money even investing in the stock market over time. Leave your like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on amazing tips like this. 1. Be careful when buying new version items. Fact: many people have the habit of buying certain items frequently to refresh. This is the case, for example, of people who buy cars, cell phones, notebooks, or other items every month. There's a certain satisfaction to that purchase, but many product lines don't change much from one year to the next, so it's worth waiting 2 years, 3 years, or more for an upgrade, and making the most of it during the year. Save a lot of money. Choice. Thus, less money is spent on renovations, and it is possible, for example, to start putting money into a CDB of daily liquidity to form emergency reserves. 2. Avoid buying based on status alone. Many people look for designer clothes, accessories, and electronics that convey the idea of luxury, but this ends up being very expensive and ends up hurting the budget at the end of the month. In fact, the habit is so common that when many people wonder how to save money when they're on a low income, it's the first step to cutting expenses. Most of the time, you can avoid expensive items and look for cheaper alternatives, such as more affordable brands, but still good quality. Therefore, when the interested party has more money, it is possible to look for other more expensive purchase options, as long as it does not overload the pocket. In this way, start saving to invest in some fixed income products like Treasury Direct or CDBs, and take that first step to invest with the money you save that could have been spent on unnecessary purchases. 3. Buying cheap doesn't always save money. In fact, some people end up thinking that buying the cheapest option always saves them money, but in some cases this can backfire. Example: a person may be looking for a cheaper phone that is of lower quality and may only last a few months. On the other hand, a trusted branded phone, even if it costs more, will last for 5 years or more. Therefore, it is worth considering the cost-effectiveness of each purchased item, avoiding very expensive or very cheap but low-quality options. This may even allow investment in variable income assets, for example. 4. Be careful when using delivery apps. For those with food delivery apps installed on their phones, it can be tempting to see notifications for coupons and exclusive deals. Therefore, some purchases are made on impulse. Example: a user looks at a coupon and, with a few clicks, orders some food that can be replaced by cooking at home. So it might be worth silencing notifications from these apps or, in extreme cases, even deleting them to save even more at the end of the month. This is a very effective method for anyone who wants to know how to save money. 5. Avoid impulse purchases. Impulse buying is a habit of many people, whether in physical stores, such as shopping malls, or even when shopping online through e-commerce platforms, which are increasingly popular in Brazil. That's why it's worth stopping a few minutes before finalizing the purchase and thinking about whether the data will really be useful in everyday life. Many people are surprised when they think for a few minutes before finalizing the purchase and come to the conclusion that most items in the cart will not be of practical use for a long time. 6. Save a percentage of your money to invest. Starting to invest, even with little money, can be the key to taking control of your own financial life. That's because the investor begins to see that his money is yielding and, with that, he wants to save more. To start in the world of investments, it is possible to set aside a small amount every month as soon as you receive your salary. In this way, a small amount is already guaranteed to generate passive income and thus multiply capital over the years. With time and professional practice, it is possible to set aside a little more money for other investments and thus accelerate the achievement of financial independence. When investing, you need to remember that there are different types of investments, such as fixed income assets and variable income assets. The choice will depend on the profile of each investor. The most conservative may prefer fixed income. The more daring prefer a variable income. However, it is possible to combine both types of assets in an investment portfolio.